yo, boss, we found him. Should we bring him in?
Yes, please. Keep him in a muzzle and a leash, too. Can't have him think he's the one in control here. Well, well, well. Look who we have here. ManBat's handsome little sidekick. What was your name again? Oh, sorry. Looks like I don't remember if you even have a name. You're just his sidekick. While you go around doing all the dirty work, he just comes in to make an appearance and saves the day. How tragic. Overshadowed, overworked. You'll barely have your own name, your own identity, when you're working under that man. Trust me, no matter how much you try to fight it, deep in your precious little heart, you agree with me. Do you have a sense of pride working with him? Do you enjoy looking up criminals because it's the right thing to do? Or is it because you enjoy the spotlight that comes with it? Oh, wait. Did your loved one go missing, causing you to find answers from the world's greatest detective? I'm afraid you're looking for the answers from the wrong person. Now, my goons found you sneaking around in my vents. How clever. Unfortunately for you, I have the vents scattered with motion sensors. No matter how advanced your signal jammers are, they are no match for me. While you thought you had the upper hand, and may have comatosed a significant number of my men, I knew exactly where those little feet were going. If I had made it obvious, you would have tried to find a stealthier way to roam my turf. Can't have you outsmarting me now, can we? Even with all your little hacky gadgets and tacky costumes, the one who owns, who controls the city, is me. Not ManBat, not Jonkler, and certainly not you, little bird. For years I've dreamt about taking over the city, as corrupt as it already was. It was missing a little touch of, let's say, competency. I mean, sure, we have villains roaming left and right, causing havoc, disturbing the peace here, but they simply aren't good enough. You know why, darling? Because they always get caught. Every time a situation occurs, that bastard of a ManBat swoops in and throws them in prison, like the little hero who he is. And although they break free due to the lack of proper security, the process just rinses and repeats again And again, and again. I'm starting to think ManBat is some sort of masochist. Why would you put yourself through the same grueling situation and oftentimes putting your loved ones at risk just for the villains to break out again? Maybe he's the villain in this mess. Oh, sorry. Am I hurting your feelings? Talking badly about your mentor? Please, I doubt he's any good with you. He wasn't even good with me. What kind of father would let you get captured like this? He's going to have to relive a certain situation all over again. Oh, darling, my clueless little bird. Your father hasn't been 100% honest with you, has he? Tell me, what do you know about the previous sidekick? The previous Binro. The one who worked by that old man's side for 4 years before you adapted the mantle. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you still had your muzzle on. Let me take that off for you. Now answer me. Who was there before you? Speechless, are we? I could have taken Great Dixon for an answer, even though that would be wrong.
It's me, your ex-girlfriend, Ein. Oh, how I've missed you so much, darling. Come on, it really is me. It's been years since we last talked. Aren't you happy to see me? Not only am I Motham's new crime lord, but I used to be ManBat's former sidekick. While you and I were still together, I was secretly sneaking away, fighting crime alongside the old bat. I thought I could use the opportunity to rid criminals, wipe the streets of fear, and create a safer space for our future. All throughout those 4 years, I made sure to slip away while you were asleep and returned in the morning for cuddles. Why do you think I'd be so out of breath in the morning? I won't deny the possibility of self-pleasure, but most of the time, it was so I'd return before you wake up. No, darling, I've very much been dead. No thanks to Ruth. I admit, I was a little careless and fell into Junkler's arms. But how could I not? Having heard he blew up an entire school with children in it, that scrawny clown had to be taken care of. I know Ruth wouldn't do it. So someone had to. When I disappeared, where was Ruth? Where was he to protect me? I was disposable to him. But I had hope, waiting for him to rescue me from those wretched gloved hands. What a waste of time. That year was as painful as my parents abandoning me on the streets. Word came out ManBat found a new bin row. A young man with the same descriptions as you. That's how I knew. That's how I knew my supposed mentor abandoned me, gave up on me. The one he dared to call his daughter. Ruth led me to rot. In a place so close, I still have no idea how he couldn't have found me. In that abandoned wing of Arkham with the one who tortured me. The one he should have killed long ago. It's not hard to stop a villain when you have him dead in his tracks. And it's also not hard to put a bullet through that white head. But that old man let Junkler roam free, letting him kill innocent people. I thought he'd have the guts to kill him because of what he did to me. What he did to Gabs. But that old coward can't even save those close to him. I'm no longer the same person I was back then. And it's all thanks to him. But even though I'm so different, my love for you has never changed. I still longed for your warmth, your adorable laugh, precious smile. And while I was gone, what did you decide to do? Right, you decided to become my replacement. There's no need to deny it. That's who you are, my replacement. Someone Ruth could use to train, manipulate, betray. When I broke out of the asylum, you know what I did first? I went back to our apartment, searching for you. But you weren't there. It was empty. Any trace of living was gone. At first, I panicked, thinking you found a new girlfriend. And then I remembered ManBat had a new sidekick. Upon further investigation, I found out it was you. You moved in with Ruth. You became his new toy. I'm a little hurt that you turned to his help. But don't worry, I'm not upset. You were desperate for answers. Desperate to get me back. Do you still want to work with him? If he did this to me, who knows? He might do it to you next. If you're ever at the hands of a villain, he's going to be too late to save you. Because he doesn't have the guts to pull the trigger. He never does. He wouldn't kill anyone to save you. Because he doesn't give a shit. Get it together! He's not the savior you think he is. He pretends to care for you. He pretends to be your family. But families don't leave each other behind. Hell, if he went missing, I would have looked for him too. I never would have given up. But all those family mushy gushy feelings for him are no more. You were taken away from me by him, but I won't let it happen again. Listen to me! I'm your girlfriend, remember? There's no reason for me to lie. I never did, and I never will. But Roos does, and he did. He wasn't there for me. And as long as he continues his practice, you will meet the same fate as I did. I can't let that happen to you, my beloved boyfriend. We still are together, right? We never officially broke up after all. And as long as I'm still alive, you won't be dating anyone else anytime soon. No, I won't let you leave. Did you even hear a word I just said? You see these scars? It was all those beatings I endured while I was rotting. Every hit felt like my last. Do you know how it feels to have almost every bone in your body break? To repeatedly hear your bones snap every single second? I was lucky enough to survive, to build myself from the ground up and take over the city. While I was getting better, you and Ruth were investigating and defeating crimes. You don't need to return to him, darling. I've returned. The reason you became a vigilante was because of me. But I'm here now. Your life purpose is here. I'll no longer disappear from your life. You can work with me now. Take over the city with me, darling. We can finally be happy together, and I can shove my victory in ManBat's face. Oh, and you don't need to worry about the other villains. They've already met their dead end. We don't need evil in our world anymore. No more suffering and pain for innocent civilians. I did what the old man never did. I know he won't be proud of me, but at least you will be, right, darling? Now all we have to do is kill off the superheroes. Starting with ManBat. He should feel the pain I experienced. Beat him up with a crowbar and see how he likes not being saved. After all, he is the world's greatest detective, right? He should have saved me. I wouldn't have to endure all that pain if he actually cared. So please, don't let him take you away from me. I did all this for you, my darling. We can run this city together. After we wipe out our enemies, we'll finally live in peace. Just you and I, darling. Living in a world run by us.
Yo, boss, the bat's heading towards you now.
Is that so? Now then, darling. How about we show that old man who you work for now?